Well, hello everyone. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Today we are at my second favorite place. Well, maybe tied for first. Calico Ghost Town here in Yermo. We come up all the time, come up for their Halloween ghost hunt. Absolutely a ton of fun. 2 weekends before Halloween, you got to do that. But I like to come up now a few days before Christmas and see the decorations. It's a quiet time of year up here for the park. It is a county park, dedicated by Mr. Walter Knott of Knott's Berry Farm, restored and dedicated to the county of San Bernardino for all to enjoy for decades to come. We'll read the signage to you out there. Walter Knott actually has family ties to Calico and actually worked here years and years and years ago. And after the success of Knott's Berry Farm, he bought this old abandoned ghost town, which he had a connection to, restored it, gave it to the county of San Bernardino for use as a county park and for all to enjoy now. So I'm sitting in what maybe is Santa Claus's seat, I don't know. But we're gonna go around and see all the Christmas decorations. And we just had lunch, early dinner at the Calico House restaurant. Service was fantastic as always. Food is absolutely delicious. And there was only one other table in there when I was in there. So let's go roam around Calico. 1881, Calico lives again. Under the auspices of Knott's Berry Farm, Buena Park buildings shall be rebuilt on their original sites. Walter Knott is dedicating Calico Ghost Town to the memory of the hero silver miners who lived and toiled here. The preservation of the singular California heritage is also dedicated to you, the visitor, as a constant source of learning and enjoyment. Please respect this historical property. Walter Knott. Town of Calico, centered about the town of Calico, the Calico mining district with its peak population of 3,000 produced 13 to 20 million in silver and 9 million in borate minerals between 1881 and 1907. On April 6, 1881, several claims were located which formed the largest mine in the district. The Silver King profitable mining of silver ceased in 1896. This is California Registered Historic Landmark 782.
Howdy folks, this is Hard Rock Harris, and I'm here with Mrs. Annie Rickard, two miners from Calico's heyday. We would like to welcome you aboard the Calico and Odessa Railroad.
Howdy there folks, will you all please stay seated as we take a ride together along the back country of Old Calico. As we go around this first curve, notice the miners' cabins built along the canyon walls. As crude as they appear, they were ideal for protecting us from the hot summers and cold winters here at Calico, and perfect for the independent types who like to fend for themselves. Of course, many miners stayed in boarding houses, mainly for modern conveniences, like home cooking.
I got my nickname Hard Rock because that was exactly the kind of mining we did around here. The rock is so hard and we didn't have any water to use for mining, so we had to hack and blast away at the rock.
During the boom years, Calico's 10 square mile mining district boasted a population of nearly 2,000, with almost 1,000 actually living in the town side of Calico. After the mining ended, Calico really was a ghost town. That's to say, it was mainly abandoned, but it was restored and reconstructed by the Knott family in the 1950s. Back then, they had workers actually living here. These folks served the role of security for the town, a tradition that continues to this day.
learned a few things on our tour today. Please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop.
Be sure to grab all your gear, like purses, hats, glasses, and those little miners too. Please come back and join us again. We love having you.
Yes, we do. Don't forget to mosey over to the Maggy Mine. I hear there's a great tour over there too.
To the Maggy Mine, one of the most historic in Southern California. Before your journey into the mine, we'll give your eyes a chance to get accustomed to the dark as we give you a mini education on the type of minerals Calico is famous for. We use black light in their showcase to highlight what would otherwise be pretty bland-looking materials. Modern miners use ultraviolet light to sort specimens, but in the glory days of the Maggy Mine, only the sure knowledge and experience of a miner could find pay dirt and high-grade ore. The tunnel or drift you're standing in was dug in 1880 by two brothers expecting to find silver. After drifting more than 500 feet into the mountain without finding any sign of color or silver ore, they quit the claim. Later on, a 10-year-old schoolboy found a chunk of ore on top of the hill above us, and a fresh claim was staked out. Digging where the silver specimen had been found, $65,000 in rich ore was located. Since the pocket was only 3 feet from the wall of this drift, a hole was broken through the side of the tunnel, and ore was hauled right through the entrance. Now, if you keep to the right as you go down this tunnel, this will take you to Dead Man's Drift, where you'll see more of the Maggy Mine diggings, but no claim jumping now. Here at the deepest portion of Dead Man's Drift, you can see early miners hard at work seeking that elusive silver vein. This part of the Maggy Mine was given the name Dead Man's Drift because no mine timbers were used to support the roof and walls. This drift was cut through solid rock, and in more than 100 years of use, it's nearly identical to the way it looked when it was first blasted out of the mountain. Notice the unusual wooden pipes in the background. They carried water to various parts of the mine and throughout the town. Wooden pipes were all that could be used because of the high mineral content of the water. Metal pipes would decay much too quickly if used in a mining town like Calico.
The exit out of the Maggy Mine is up that crazy staircase, so if you have mobility issues and can't get up the staircase, simply return the way you came in. Look at that view and sunset. And the mine we were just in directly underneath us here. They mentioned Wall Street Canyon on the train ride. This is Wall Street Canyon. The original entrance to the park used to be right down there where that wooden structure is. Used to come up a little wooden, like ore car funicular. Now, you can still use that parking lot to come up the steps, or on busy days you use it for overflow, like for Halloween, California days. But the main entrance now is on top of the park. The bridge over to the schoolhouse has been closed and under repair for some time now. It is scheduled to be rebuilt, but there is an alternate route, so you can walk over and take a look at this historic structure. And as we look at the inside, I have to mention, too, that I did not say that the town of Calico has numerous gift shops with a variety of items. You can do some holiday shopping there as well. A lot of these buildings are gift shops. Some are museums. Others are just peek-in locations, some are just facades, but you can definitely visit all of the gift shops while you're there. Support the vendors that are in Calico and stop in and get some food too. We showed you earlier the Calico House restaurant. There's a few other snack places and locations to get some food. This is in front of the sheriff's station there. And then the Lane's General Store is the main gift shop. You can find pretty much everything in there, even if you are camping. And there is a campground here at Calico as well. So we'll give you a few more glimpses of the town at sunset here just a few days before Christmas. And we'll edit in some Christmas music to put you in that spirit until we wrap up. That is it here from Calico Ghost Town for Christmas. Hope you enjoyed the video. We've got a whole series of videos from here on Calico, the full Maggy Mine, the full train tour, the whole history of Calico. We have the full Ghost Haunt event from this year, from 24, from 23, and 22, so make sure you check all those out. We'll link the Ghost Haunt video to the end of this one so you can see what that is like. But the town is beautifully decorated. The big Christmas tree is on. Sunset is like right now. Last year I drove up here just to see the Christmas tree and it never turned on. Nobody knew how to turn it on, so it is on tonight. Very excited. This has lights, but this does not appear to be on. But this was still a fun couple hours here at Calico anyway. So if you come, the train, the Maggy Mine, the Mystery Shack, the Pan for Gold are additional charges. But the museums, which we didn't show you everything because we had limited time here today, all the shops, walking around, going up on top of the mine, all that's included in your general admission. But if you want to do those additional activities, they are an additional charge. The train, the Mystery Shack, the Maggy Mine, and the Panning for Gold. So you can check those out when you come. I highly recommend doing all of them. The Mystery Shack is a ton of fun. If you remember the old haunted shack from Knott's, just like that. So make sure you do that, and Pan for Gold also. See you soon. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, everyone. Thanks for watching. That is a real Calico cat. Since we were here for Halloween, they've built a brand new stage area down here. This was the Silver Bowl and the Chinatown section of the park. It is now ramp accessible, and there are new stairs, new stage, and a new place for chairs probably to watch some concerts.